Let her sleep. She must be really tired today. Ah, you're right. You're right. Oh, god damn it, Keiichi. I heard a few days ago that Rena lives with her father. She studies during the day, plays a lot after school, and does things around the house after that. I didn't know that. I also didn't know her mother divorced her father, so I really should stop saying parents. Mion told me that, and she also told me not to talk about it because Rena is still hurt by the divorce. I didn't even notice that she's been through such a tough time. Rena is the kind of girl who doesn't show it to others. She always looks happy and cheerful, but she might be acting that way on purpose. Rena told me there's a limit to happy days. There's not. She told me she knew that happy days can suddenly come to an end. I wonder what she's been through. I have no idea. That's probably why she tries to spend time peacefully and cheerfully as much as she can. I must have hurt her feelings when I said I was bored of having happy days. When I think about it, I feel bad that I live off my parents, who are both healthy and happy. You shouldn't feel bad or guilty about it. It's not your fault. Now that I think about it, Satoko and Rika lost their parents too. Yeah, everyone lost their parents. Except Mion. She just doesn't live with them. God. Mion lives with her grandmother, away from her parents, because she needs to learn to be the leader of the Sonozaki family in the future. Yeah. Everyone else doesn't have parents, both of them, ready nearby, besides you. Poor Mion. When I realize all that, I feel bad for some odd reason. You don't have to feel bad that you live with your parents. Mion seems to have read my mind. Yeah, she's not stupid. She says it with a cool expression on her face. Family is the most common community for kids like us to live in. But it's not the only community we have. You mean friends? You're right. Do you think we're good enough to be a family to Rena? Rena does cleaning, laundry, cooking, and shopping, so she must be tired every day. She could spend her afternoon taking a nap. But she doesn't do that. She spends her afternoon playing with us. That means, how should I put it? That means we're her friends. Yep. Are you saying that we are like a family to her? I mean, that's not her place to say it. I mean, it's kind of Rena's place, but, whatever. Mion looks stunned. She looks a little confused, as if she doesn't understand what I'm talking about. That too. I didn't know what friends meant for until today, but I believe friends are as important and valuable as your family. It's actually very easy to understand. Rika joins our conversation. The important thing is to have a place where you can feel comfortable. Sometimes you call it family, or sometimes friends. It's just a matter of what you call it. Are friends the same as family to you, Rika? Yeah, Rika. How does it feel to be a parentless child? Yeah, they are. I believe they're to Satoko, me, and Rena, too. I guess that's why we always try to stay together. Do you ever feel lonely when you're with your friends? No. They're my family, so I'm not lonely. Mio nods too. Satoko's talking with her classmates, but I'm sure she would nod as well. And Rena would too. I'm a little embarrassed. Why? I've been using the word friends, but I don't think I understood its true meaning until today. Friends are more important and irreplaceable than I thought they were. It's like common sense, so you should take this opportunity to remember that. Yeah, I will. I also recommend that you don't say that again. Kei-chan, you just said something very embarrassing, you know. Mion makes fun of me. Oh, that's okay. You can... That's fine. It's worth it. Actually, that's what I don't care. Yeah, I don't care today. Yeah. I think I understand a little better why Rena was always so serious about having fun. I want to be your best friend, and I want to do my best to be deserving of her effort. Oh my god. Get over yourself. Mion's better. Rena snores. It sounds cute. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. There's no way it does. Chie lets her sleep in class, but she can't let her get away with snoring. Class rep, wake her up, please. Rena, get up. Rena is still half asleep and makes a strange noise. It makes everybody in the class laugh. Rena knows they're laughing at her, wakes up right away and acts like she wasn't sleeping at all. It looks really funny, and I burst into a fit of laughter. Outside the window, the sky is blue, and the clouds are pure white. It's still June, but it looks like the middle of summer. This perfect weather won't last forever. It can get cloudy and rain all of a sudden. That's why we should play and make a lot of noise while we still have this perfect weather. The cry of the cicadas sound as if they're laughing at us because we still have some classes left. Ah, damn it. I can't wait for school to finish. Keiichi, you look very happy. Did something special happen today? Nothing. Today is today. Tomorrow's tomorrow, right? Yeah. I'm just happy because we have perfect weather today. I don't care about the weather tomorrow. I just want to enjoy today as much as I can. I don't want to regret that I didn't want when the weather changes. I learned that from Rena. I learned that peaceful days are the happiest days you can have, and that they're irreplaceable. Mion, what are we doing for our club activity? We need something very exciting for the punishment too. That's the spirit. I like it, Kei-chan. Because you insist, I'll put you through a living hell. Oh, don't worry. I don't intend to lose. Keiichi, don't provoke her too much. Hey, are you scared, Rena? I know you're better than that. Let's show her our true power again. Remember, we haven't brought an end to our last battle. I grin at her. She grins back. Huh, I do remember that. Okay, let's do it then. Rena, you got me good last time. I have to pay you back with interest for that. This is getting it very interesting. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait for school to finish. I can't wait either, but I feel this time of talking excitedly is also very precious. Yeah, I can't wait either. Oh, that would be so much fun. My favorite wine. What? Sure. Who the fuck's drinking? Satoko went to join the children playing in the schoolyard. Since I didn't feel like going, I decided to stay at home. Most likely she won't be back until the evening. Okay, so unless this is the past, it's Rika. Because if it's the past, it would have to be like Satoshi or the aunt. And I doubt they'd go in the past. This far back, like a year. When Satoko isn't around, I have ways of spending time without her. Besides, that's what I wanted to do anyway. I stick my hands deeply inside the pile of winter futons in the closet and I pull one out. Next, I fill a stylish looking glass with ice. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, I guess this is Rika. Jesus, yeah, how fucking lush. But the ice made in the freezer smells of chlorine, and it doesn't taste good. Store-made ice would be the best, but since Satoko kept asking me what I was using it for, I stopped buying it. But it might be worth spending time to think about a good excuse for that if it means I will be able to enjoy ice without ever having again smelling the chlorine. I fill the glass with mineral water, and I pour a little bit of another liquid into the glass. Watching the colors mix into the transparent water is a very pleasant thing. This isn't the right way to drink it, but I like it this way, and I don't want to hear any complaints. My body is very convenient because I can get drunk with a tiny amount. Jesus Christ, yeah, it is Rika. What the fuck? What the hell is this? She is a lush. The hell? This is how she copes with her parents' death. I drink every day. That's why I dilute a small amount of it with a full of glass of water. And thanks to that, I enjoy a single bottle for a long time. It's not bad if you think about that. I put a cushion on my favorite spot by the window, and with the glass in one hand, I enjoy the familiar view and the soft winds brushing through my hair. What the fuck? Yes, I too enjoy a nice fine wine on a June afternoon. While I'm 12 years old. Fuck off. I slightly A slightly sweet, ripened aroma tickles my nose. Just when I'm about to start enjoying the atmosphere, the annoying one comes back. She doesn't like this bad habit of mine, and she complains every time I tilt the glass. She starts nagging me noisily. What? You're so annoying. Be a little more tolerant. I can drink and eat whatever I want. Who's talking? You can't. Kids aren't supposed to drink alcohol. Again, what? 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 What's going on? I'm lost. Someone help me. I try to ignore her, but she starts making a fuss, as if she's trying to ruin the atmosphere on purpose. There's no way I can enjoy getting drunk like this. I glare at her, I throw the drink out the window. Do you want to know why I'm depressed? I'm depressed because the way I die has been decided. What the fuck is going on? What, is Satoko back? I would think she'd give her a name. It seems like she finally understood why I want to drown myself in alcohol. You don't have to feel down. I get to die instantly, so it's not that scary. My body will be burned, cut into pieces, but I'll be able to die instantly. Or what? Huh? Burn and cut into pieces? What the fuck? It's not Takano. It has to be Rika, because no one else would stay with Satoko. It's not Takano, because she wasn't cut into pieces. She was burned, but... what the fuck? Huh? But not yet. I know. Not yet. When am I going to die again? I think it's the night of the 25th of June. It's about a week after the Watanagashi festival. Well, it sounds reasonable. Is it my fault? Of course it is. Are you serious? Oh, what? She's the one who asked me, and yet she cries when I tell her she's right. Ah, jeez, she's getting annoying. She's so annoying. Let's keep trying. I'm sure I'll get 6 in a row at the next board game. June 25th. I still have 10 more days. I'm going to relax and enjoy those 10 days. I still have some wine, too. What? What the fuck was that? I almost want to go back through it and read it again. What the fuck? Huh? Who was talking? It had to be Rika, obviously. Because the only one to predict a death was Rika. But who the hell was she talking to? Like, the only thing I can think of is Satoko. Unless she's gone insane and is talking to herself. The hell? And she's going to be cut up and burned into pieces? Jesus. It's fucked up. I'll go for a few more minutes. It's been very hot the past few days, and the corpses went rotten very fast. Any housewife knows how fresh meat can go bad. I know it too. That's why the first thing I did was to dismember the corpses. There's only one reason why I need to dismember them. I need to reduce them to a portable size so that I can carry them to a place where they'll never be found. When men see the words dismembered corpses, they will probably feel disgusted because they don't cook. But housewives are used to taking guts out of the from fish, and they sometimes even see moving maggots on fish or meat. Ew, God, how old's your meat? Because maggots only eat like dead flesh. Or like rotten flesh, that is. Like, oh God, Jesus Christ. No, I can't say I've ever experienced moving any maggots. Yes, guts, but not maggots. Dismemberments are still kind of fucked up because you know that's a human. It's different from, like, fish or meat. And it just has a different feeling to it, I guess. Not that I've ever dismembered anyone. Jesus Christ, let me make that clear. Holy shit. But I mean, I'd imagine it would have a different feel. They take off the maggots from the food, or even cook it with some maggots still on it. Oh no, they do not. Bullshit. They do that because they know he kills them. Yeah, no, thank you. It's kind of like, oh look, there's just a worm in my apple. It'll be fine. No, it's still disgusting. They just don't show men what they do in the kitchen because men wouldn't eat the food if they saw it. I mean, that's semi-true and semi-false, but I mean, I've been in the kitchen before. I've never seen a maggot in any meat. I've been cooking for a good amount of time. I've gone through a lot of chicken and a lot of meat products. A lot of beef. Chicken, beef, some pork. Never have I actually had to pick out a maggot. Not once. Maybe I just buy really good meat. Jesus. Thank God for the FDA. So this doesn't really bother me much to dismember them. I was released from all my problems by killing them. Cleaning up the mess is like nothing to me because I got freedom and regained happiness. I dismember the corpses using carpenter's tools like a saw and hatchet. Oh, God. That's fucked. I'm wearing a black sweatsuit I bought for today because I thought I might get stained with the blood. That's why you drain them first. Bloodstains don't show on black, and I can just throw it away after it's done. You drain the bodies first, obviously. You just, I don't know, cut their foot off or whatever. Hang them up. Or, stand them up in this case. In the fridge. And just let them drain, or whatever. Find something you can prop them up against. All the blood will just naturally pool into the areas that are hanging down. Usually you want to do this when they're alive. It'll be a little easier. Or at least when they're fresh. But, cut off their hands. Blood will come out of their arms. From any veins and arteries in there. I mean, that's basically it. Then you're basically done. Cut off their hands and feet. Wait a day or two. All the blood will be gone. For the most part. I bought a plastic sheet I found in the trash piles because I thought I might spread the blood. Thank God for fucking Dexter over here. If I do the work on this sheet, I can just burn it after it's done. Could burn the bodies. In the end, dismembering human bodies is no different from cooking food on a cutting board. It's a lot different. One you're eating, the other you're not. Usually. So, human meat's going to be a little tougher as well. A lot more lean. Heavier. I'm very tired of dismembering the two big adult bodies, but I didn't have a problem doing it. I cut off their arms, legs, heads, and divide each body into 6 pieces. Okay, yeah. I heard before that blades get easily ruined by the fat when you cut a corpse, so I prepared many kinds of tools. And I was right. I didn't have to go back and forth between here and my house to get another tool in the middle of work. A long time ago, his construction manager was murdered and his body was dismembered at this place during the dam conflict. He was cut into 6 pieces just like this. Well, I have 2 bodies, so there are 12 pieces here, though. I remember the main subject is still on the loose, and the victim's arm he hid hasn't been found yet. It's his left arm or right arm. Left arm? Yeah, right arm. One of them. I wonder where he hid it. I would like to meet him and ask him. I smile wryly. Oh, you can just throw it in the swamp. Fuck it. Just throw all the pieces into the swamp and it'll all sink down. Unlike the arms, legs, and heads, and the torsos were difficult to take care of. Oh. Okay, I get how they broke it up. They didn't need that. The extra comment's weird. And heads. Okay, I read it too fast, that's why. Yeah, the torsos are the most difficult. I thought about cutting them into some pieces, but I decided against it because I thought it would be troublesome to clean up the mess and guts. I put each piece in a black trash bag and spray on a lot of deodorant. I'm not sure if it helps against the smell, though. No. It wouldn't help. It really, there's a bunch of Clorox and bleach. It would kill anything in there that's eating it away. It won't deteriorate as fast because it needs to rot to go die out faster. Or not die out. But, like, get eaten off of. Leave them out in the open, though. Because then, like this, the bugs will eat it. Many bugs flew around me while I was dismembering the corpses. After I finished putting them all to pieces into bags, the bugs were still flying around, and that was just because they smelled the blood. If anything, you probably should have put a couple bugs in the bag. After I cleaned up everything, they were all gone. Now all I need to do is get rid of these 12 black bags. Burning them is the easiest way, but I don't think I can burn them to ashes without using a cremator. And throw a barrel in there, bunch of lighter fluid, some wood. Just get a nice little pyre going. Start in like really early in the morning and just leave it there all day. Then after school, just say you have to go do something. Or like do some chores and some shopping. Run over there, stoke the fire, get it going hot again if it hasn't all burned up yet. Throw more flammable stuff in there and keep it burning till it's all gone. The best way is to bury them somewhere. Other than the torsos, every piece is small enough to fit in my backpack. Oh God. I can easily carry them without being noticed. I wish I could throw them into the river running through the dam construction site. But if I do that, somebody will find them for sure. I've heard on the news that a bag with a part of body in it was found beside a river several times before. Every time I heard something like that, I always thought the murderer was stupid. Yeah, that's what I would think. Thought about dumping him into the Onikafuji swamp, but rotten meat floats. Not if you weigh down the bags. Like if you put some like metal in there, some sand, some lead pipe, it'll sink. Because he'll be heavier. Because the whole point is the air inside of it brings it up. So you just stuff the bags with like a bunch of sand. Or with some bricks. Concrete. And it'll sink. Straight to the bottom. I thought about weighing the bags, but there's no guarantee they'll stay down. A fucking brick's not going to deteriorate anytime soon. So that leaves me one choice, to bury them. There are many unexploited mountains at the end of the abandoned districts around Yaguchi and Taketsudo. It's probably the best to bury them somewhere in the mountains. It's safe to bury them here in the trash piles too, but it's not perfectly safe. So I'm going to bury all these bags somewhere deep inside of a mountain in order to complete the erasure of these two. My body joints hurt because I'm using muscles I usually don't use. I clean up the mess very carefully and get into my hideout. While still wearing the sweatsuit, I lay down on the mattress. I wash my hands carefully, but there's still dirt and blood under my nails. I should take a shower later and wash it off completely. When I say murder and disposing of bodies, it sounds like I'm the worst evil person of the century. But that's only true if I get caught. What if I did isn't a crime as long as I don't get caught? Plus, I didn't do this because I wanted to commit a crime. That doesn't make it not a crime. I didn't do anything wrong. Well, the first one, no. It was self-defense, to the most part. The second one, nah, that's kind of killing him. Nah. I did this to protect my father's life and mine. People might curse me, but I don't really care about them. I think nobody can pass judgment on my sins in the end. Well, I can. Glass house and throwing stones, all that good old stuff. And plus, who am I? I mean, I'm just some random guy on the internet. In a different country, in a different time period. Sins aren't something to pass judgment on. They're something to admit and atone for. But I can't... Just because I can't judge your actions in the sense of... I can't, like, condemn you for what you've done. I can say that it wasn't the best solution. In this case, it probably was the best solution. In a sense, it probably was. So, That means nobody can measure the sin of a crime other than the person who committed the crime. I'll disagree with that. You can measure a genocide of like 1,000,000 people or whatever. If like you killed like 1,000 people versus someone who stole something. I'm gonna err with that crime's gonna be a lot less than killing a bunch of people. Do I regret what I did? Do I feel sorry? No and no. Probably. No. I don't think I did anything wrong. There you go. I truly believe there was no better way than killing them. I'm sure about that because my life has already started to change since the night I killed them. It's a few days earlier. I just came home after I killed Tepe. My father is cleaning his room. Tepe crashed earlier. His eyes are swollen. He's been crying. Reina, where have you been? Oh my god. I was talking with that man. I told him, Rena will never come to our house again. So please leave us alone. Therefore, he'll never come back. I don't think he'll listen and stay away from us that easy. You should watch out for him for a while, too. It's hard to explain to him why he'll never come back again. I can't tell him he shouldn't worry because I killed him. I grab ice cubes from the freezer, put them in a plastic bag, and hand the bag to him. Oh, this after he got the shit beat out of him. That's why he's crying. Fucking pussy. Dad, here you go. Your cheeks are swollen. It seems like you just noticed it only now. Oh, thank you. Don't worry about cleaning up the mess. I'll do it. I'll bring the vacuum cleaner. Reina. He calls me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. They make a living by deceiving people. You were just being deceived. Reina, did you know who they were? Yes, I found out recently. That's why I told you. I didn't tell you because I thought you wouldn't believe me. I'm sorry. He looks down. When he told me about the remarriage with Reina, I told him that they were bad people and that they did Badger games. But he didn't listen to me. So I'm right that he wouldn't have listened to me. She took advantage of your pain. I'm a very bad father. Then he started talking about how he met Reina, as if he's trying to make up for his guilt. It was when he was suffering most, and he needed to drink away his sorrows. Nothing like going to a good old club and hopefully pick up some chick, which he did. At a bar he happened to go into, Reina was the one who came to his table. It was her job to be a good listener when her customers talked. Reina must have been a great listener and offered words of comfort when he talked about the divorce. Oh, you're a great guy, blah, 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 blah. Fuck off. God, I can't blame him. I mean, a lot of people get gullible when they're upset, so. I don't know. I wouldn't go to a bar. I would just blow steam off some other way. Like yelling at the bitch who divorced me. I'm gonna fucking talk to her. God damn it. It was her. If he was emotionally stable, he could have taken it as a kindness that she offered her for that time only. But he was so desperate that he took it as a new encounter. Of course he did. After that, it became an obvious tragic story. He wanted to believe that it was destiny. He glamorized everything about her. Shut up. I don't do that. I don't believe it's destiny. I mean, I doubt he wrote this Mion's character in the intention that I would be like a godsend. No. But I will say I do glamorize everything she does. It's easy to laugh and say that he was dreaming. I am not dreaming. But I don't blame it because being weak is also a part of being human. I am not weak. I'm weak when something terrible happens to Mion because that makes me sad. Damn it. I care too much about her character. He could have been suspicious about her extraordinary sense of money. But he assumed that she did it to cheer him up. He bought everything she asked him to, and he became her prey. He should have brought his lover to his house where his daughter lived. That's true. But he was crazy about her, and he didn't even think about it. I'd forgotten that I was a father first. What was I thinking? He starts crying. I hold his shoulders gently. It's okay. You realized it. You're my father no matter what. You're the only family I have. Damn. That's sad. He can't stop moaning. We hold each other and cry together. The next day, my father gets up early in the morning. He's already cooking breakfast when I get up. Hey, new day. And he tells me, your father is going to get his act together from today on. Dad, you should have used salad oil because you cooked the sunny side up eggs. Before you cooked the sunny side up eggs. Oh my god. Yeah, now they're going to be stuck, you dumbass. Oh, it's been a long time since I cooked last time. He scratches the burning eggs off on the pan with a spatula and adds salad oil to it. Well, it's a little late now, dumbass. It's too late. He just made a bigger mess by doing that. But I'm not going to say anything because I want to eat his eggs. I wait at the table quietly. He puts the burned eggs on the plate, and he brings it to the table. You tried. It looks like he tried to add cheese to it and to make it look better, but it's not really working. But it seems real good and crispy. It actually stimulates my appetite. The toaster pushes up the cut toast. It's burnt. I make cafe a la what the hell? Fuck with your French bullshit. With a lot of milk and extra sugar because my father likes it sweet. We put everything on the table. It looks terrible. Like a cooking class of an elementary school. But to me, it looks precious because I know my father tried very hard to make it, wearing the apron. Great. Smells good. I hope it tastes as good as it smells. Might be better that you do the cooking. I feel bad to make you eat this. Make you eat it? Just fucking whip up a couple other eggs. Come on, man. You fuck up the eggs. Throw them out. Break out some new ones and cook some more. It's not like he doesn't have money.